Whoop-doo. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are the Mighty Guru Yoggers. Oh yes, we are. Well now, there have been no films going up for, over a week now, I believe. Big bump here. Woohoo! Yeah, no films for over a week. I'll tell you why. I had a bit of a mishap. Here's what happened. It was late at night. I'd finished work. I was packing up my bags, threw them over the back seat as I do. Lovely yellow saddlebags, you will have seen them. And in the saddlebags was all the stuff I'd been using while I'd been away at work over the weekend, having got back from the recent big holiday. So my laptop was in there, all of my clothing was in there, all of the camera gear was in there. And I stopped off on the way home to buy some cans of beer. And I stupidly put them in the same side of the saddlebags as the laptop. Guess what happened? On the way home, one of them exploded. Filled the bottom of the saddlebag with beer, and so the laptop got very, very drunk on the way home and died as a result from alcohol poisoning. It would have been the same if it had been water, though I think, a can of water would have been less likely to explode perhaps than a can of beer. And so my laptop died a watery, beery death. Now, since I have not taken the time or troubles to learn how to edit my films on my phone, which I really ought to do, so I've got a backup, I've had no means of editing. And that is why there have been no films. Well, every cloud, as they say, has a silver lining. I had been thinking that it was time to upgrade my laptop anyway. And fortuitously enough, my eldest son, the Benjamin Mouse, happens to work in IT. And as a result of that, he has access to pretty good quality refurbished laptops, and he was able to locate me one at what I have to say is a pretty damn good price. It looks completely brand new. It is certainly, in terms of processing power, the best laptop I've owned yet, and I am now in the process of getting to grips with it. It's got a alien operating system on it, alien to me that is, so I'll have to get the hang of that, but it won't take long. And so there will be films coming in the next few days. I've got quite a lot of riding planned for next week, a lot of different approaches to the ways in which I'm making these films, which I will be putting into practice over the next week. And so we'll see how it goes with that. It's been a pretty miserable week weather-wise up here in Cumbria. There's been an enormous amount of rain, and it's really been quite cold. You could really feel, a nip in the air. And so I haven't actually done all that much riding this week. I've been tending to go to work in the van. How long this will last, of course, is anybody's guess, but it would be nice to get a bit more summer sun before autumn and the inevitable winter follow. But we'll see what happens. Now then, it is a particular time of the year here in Cumbria, and in this area specifically, it is often the case that you start coming around these bends here and there is something of a spectacle. Now, I've witnessed this 3 or 4 times in the last few days, and I'm hoping that the timing is right today, because it really is worth seeing. We will see. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen someday soon. In any event, the spectacle that I'm talking about is related to a local business. Now, I happen to have met the guy who runs this local business, and this local business is concerned with the breeding and wholesale slaughter in return for a profit of a certain small species. And the last 3 or 4 times, as I say, that I've been coming around these bends, the spectacle really has been quite amusing. Now it's a waiting game. We will see. See that in the middle of the road there? And it looks like the young pheasants aren't coming out to play today, which is disappointing. It will happen sometime soon. But over the period of the next 2 or 3 weeks, it is often the case that when you ride through these bends here, the roadsides are just packed with young pheasants. The farm here breeds them and then allows wealthy people to come and shoot them with shotguns. There are literally hundreds, probably thousands of these pheasants bred purely for sport, though my understanding is some of them do actually get eaten. A lot of them, incidentally, end up as roadkill. And it is a rare day at this time of year when you come down this road and don't see 1 or 2, or sometimes even more, squashed pheasants on the road. But sadly today we're not seeing any. They will come up in a forthcoming film, I have no doubt. There's another dead one there. And so it's like, some of them get the tyre, some of them get the shotgun cartridge. Nasty, nasty. We'll see the pheasants another day. Well, I'm now heading off to work. That's the end of today's little film. Oh, I will say one thing I'm really impressed with the new laptop is the processing speed when it comes to the editing. It used to take quite some time to render my files, but now it takes no time at all, which is lovely. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.